moving on, our next speaker is Shana Agarwal. She started Project Meno Organic in collaboration with Worldwide Fund India and won National Eco Summit in June 2019. The aim of the project was to shift people to a sustainable lifestyle. As with the current practice, women use menstrual pads during menstruation, which contributes to 90,000 megatons of plastic waste every year. To stop this, they promoted the use of biodegradable menstrual products and menstrual cups. Over to you, Shana.
Hello everyone. Um, this is Shana from Project Men Organic, and today I'll be sharing with you about the same. But before we dive right into what is Men Organic, let us know why Men Organic. Well, 25 bubbling girls came up with this beautiful idea of sustainable menstruation. And well, not only was it new at the time, it was also many people were also impressed by it since menstruation एक already hushed up इशू है जिसके बारे में आज भी लोग खुल के बात नहीं कर पाते हमारे प्रोजेक्ट का एक मेन एम ये भी है कि इससे रिलेटेड जितने भी टैबूज या मिथ्स हैं हम उसे ब्रेक कर पाए whenever
Shana, sorry to interrupt. Can you first brief the people about the poll and then go on demonstrating?
oh I'm so sorry poll is not visible to me
Okay. I'm saying.
Yep, we're just launching it. There you go, Shana.
Okay.
Yeah.
So people, before I tell you more about Men Organic, we all know that UN has set up 17 sustainable development goals. So what do you think does sustainable menstruation support? Which goal does sustainable menstruation support? I hope everyone has answered by now.
Yeah, it's still collecting votes.
Okay.
All right. Yes, people are answering. We have almost 50% of the audience voting.
And can you share the result?
I can. All right. So I think we're just going to share the results. It's been about 25 seconds.
Okay. Ooh, the starting 25% people are right. SDG 12 is the correct answer. I know SDG 3 was a close one, but SDG 12 is the right answer. We'll learn more about it. Let's follow in. So sustainable development goals, sustainable menstruation. Whenever menarche strikes, a girl is handed over a packet of commercially available sanitary napkin. What she doesn't know is that she's being handed over 90 to 95% plastic product, जो सिर्फ उसकी सेहत के लिए ही नहीं बट पर्यावरण के लिए भी खराब है. Women generate 90,000 megatons of plastic waste per year. To tackle it, we have two Ramban solutions that are menstrual cup and biodegradable sanitary napkins. अब घर पे बैठे कि हम बोले और लोग एक बार पे मान जाएं ऐसा तो है नहीं. And so we've conducted sustainable menstruation workshop at various schools, colleges, offices, and also to cover teenage girls, we've also had workshops in prominent schools of Delhi like DPS Vasant Kunj and DLDAV. And by that, we were able to replace more than 200 kgs of plastic since 2019. To gather more audience and to make our workshops more interesting, we initiated other activities like Green Marathon and stalls at LSR and Hansraj College, which not only provided with first-hand information but also products that are not easily available in the market. social media presence, like Miss Isha had earlier spoken about, is a huge aspect of every, I suppose, every project that supports climate or supports climate preservation right now. Our profile is fresh and inspiring, and we aim to connect with the audience through it. We post relatable contents like videos, posters, and memes. By the way, we've got very good memers. You should check out our Instagram account. We also appreciate receiving feedback and queries. We've also collaborated with many content creators over these social media platforms. Because of all these efforts, now we have a wide audience with 800 plus loyal followers on Instagram and over 1500 followers on Facebook. Each of our posts garners a viewership of at least 1,000 people. Due to Corona and lockdown, even we had to shift our on-ground workshops to online webinars, and we've appointed these sustainability ambassadors who help us in tackling the number and become our point of contact in these states like Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Karnataka, etc. We've also introduced themes, online interactive sessions, awareness sessions so as to increase our outreach. During these 2 years, we were crowned as the national winners of WWF ECHO National Summit, and in 2020, 8 of our members are felicitated with this title of Ambassadors of Change. Over 2 years, we've increased our outreach threefold. Our appreciation for us is people coming up to us and asking us to collaborate. Also, due to word of mouth, we were serenaded with appreciation from association like There Is No Earth Bee or Youth for Planet, and eminent international personalities like Yasmin Renzo and many more. For us, and for all the environment enthusiasts present today, our success not only depends upon when a woman switches to sustainable lifestyle, but also when she's buying a sustainable product next time, she at least questions her choice. Thank you.
Thank you, Shana.
I hope you all are motivated enough, and especially women. If you have any doubt, any queries, feel free to ping us on Instagram, Facebook. We are millennials. We are 24 hours on Instagram. We'll be solving your doubts in a blink of second. Blink of eye.
Thank you, Shana. Thank you so much. This is an inspiring initiative. We would now like to open the session to questions.
I believe that there is a question from Sheetal, and she's asking,
Yes.
can teenage girls use menstrual cups?
Actually, yes. Many teenage girls basically don't know about it, but there are many sizes and many sizes available for menstrual cup, and they can be categorized. They can be used for various age groups also. So whatever suits you, you should be using it. Rather, a 7th grader told me that she uses menstrual cup. I came to know of menstrual cup in my 2nd year of college.
Same with me. Have you ever faced opposition or failures? If yes, then how did you tackle it?
Okay. Failures in our scenario were basically people not allowing us to talk about this topic in their college, or people fearing, I mean, like I mentioned in my presentation, it's a hush topic. People don't speak openly about it. So, opposition for us was the narrow-mindedness, I suppose, where people were not ready to talk about it or not even ready to know about it. And to overcome it, we actually had to explain them. Then, explain them? Then why is it necessary? And all the hazards that women face using these plastic non-biodegradable sanitary napkins. I also read this. What is your view about reusable pads? I personally haven't used a reusable pad. I use biodegradable sanitary napkins. Reusable pads are actually actually good. One of our team members manufacture them, and if you want to know more about it, you can ping us on Instagram. I'll connect you with the person. Uh,